Hello friends, I'm Nika. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what I've been up to for the past month. The life of an artist is almost never deja vu. I've had so many new projects in the works this month and I'll share it all with you in this video. My recent focus has been on drawing cats since I'm working on a cat sticker sheet. So I hope that cats are your theme. If not, they really should be. After all, they are some of the most quirky, intelligent and playful creatures. I've drawn them in every pose imaginable, from scared to angry and happy to manic. I think cats are just wonderful and I hope to bring some of their personality out in my drawings. Of course, no cat drawings are complete without a cat playing with some yarn. That's where this guy came in. If you have a cat, what's one of your favourite things about them? Let me know in the comments. My first cat themed sticker got plenty of attention today. This little mischievous rascal curled himself into plenty of trouble. He's got those tabby eyes you just can't resist, but no are up to no good. He's the first of many cat themed stickers I'll be drawing in the next few weeks. There'll be cats for eternity. Once I'm done with them all, I'll be creating a sticker sheet that will be available in my shop, so keep an eye out. My goldfish have been doing so well this month, which is a huge relief from last month's health scares. As you guys can see, Casper, my white rancher goldfish, is doing so much better. Here's little sprinkles wiggling around the tank. Squishy also got a lot more energy and is constantly scouring the tank for forgotten food. The second cat I decided to draw had to be in the unmissable archback pose. I'm not quite sure whether I wanted him to be angry or scared, maybe a bit of both. It's so interesting to me how expressive this pose is. Every part of this cat's body screams of nervousness. There is no verbal communication, and yet this cat is perfectly able to express how it feels. Visual communication truly is so powerful. This is why art has such a strong place in our culture, how it fills the gap not able to be expressed by words. The shop's been updated. This month I've added greeting cards, stickers, notebooks of Abigail's grave, and mousepad designs of my March of the Undead artwork. As you know, I've recently moved my shop from Etsy to my website, so if you notice anything that's not working or shipping that seems unusually wrong, please let me know. I'm planning a lot of new cool accessories for next month and some secret upcoming news, so stay tuned. I started putting together some mock-up labels for the herb and spice jars I'm working on. These are probably not going to be the final designs. At this stage, I'm experimenting with a layout and seeing how they translate to a physical label. It's getting freezing. I've been frantically moving the heater from room to room as I'm working throughout the day. My little corpse is not built for the frost. These winter months have drained me of productivity, but I'm pushing on nonetheless. My goal for next month is to spend more time on personal projects. With how much I've got planned for the upcoming month, I want to find time to focus on some personal sketches and still make progress on my oil paintings. It can get so tricky to juggle everything. Here I'm picking out sticker paper for the mock-up labels. I didn't want to use anything special for the test, so I just used standard mailing labels. Here's my cricket cutting away at them. I've named my cricket machine Antoine Louis, after the inventor of the guillotine. I felt like it was fitting. Antoine Louis has been such a trustworthy apprentice of mine. He's a very reliable studio assistant who never fails to cut perfect lines. In fact, it's his specialty. I tested many mock-ups before I got to this version that works. I wanted the label to have an interesting shape, not just be a square. Creating these mock-ups also allowed me to see where I needed to make adjustments on my drawings. For example, some characters might be too small to be rendered at this scale, and I'd need to think of simplifying the designs. I had kept this in mind when I originally started the drawings, so not many changes were needed. Here they are, all proudly standing together. Seeing the physical labels on the jars makes me so excited to keep working on the project. The third cat I drew this month was a little bit sleepy, a little bit lazy, I guess a little bit how I feel during winter. I love when cats stretch out this way. Cats always seem to be above everything else in the order of things. They have this sense of entitlement, where they simply function as the most important creature in the room. I suppose they're not wrong. I gave this one spots. I felt like spots would make him look a little more out of sorts, which would go well with his I just woke up kind of look. I can't wait to use him as a sticker. I rescued a new plushie this month. I think I should simply start a full-time plushie rescue organisation at this point. I named her Princess Sparklefarts. She was so dirty when I got her, which is why she needed a thorough wash.
So guys, I just spent the last 3 to 4 hours today trying to market my cards at local businesses with my unicorn. I just got a coffee shop agreeing to hang my art on a wall, so guys, that is super exciting. I can't wait. I am blown away by the support the local Australian community has shown me, and I can't wait to see where it leads.
After so many big cats, it was time to draw a tiny kitten. I started off with a chunky shape and loose little tail. I wanted this little one to have the most pleading eyes imaginable. I made all the kitten's features very dainty but plump. I hadn't had enough spots for my previous cat drawing, so I continued with more spots for this one. I just love her so much. Maybe I should ask my husband if we could go to the animal rescue this weekend. I started working on greeting cards this month. My tiny mermaid was one of the first ones I printed out. Cards, and more cards. This has been the month of cards. As you can tell, I've been just a little bit busy. These are all new cards that have now been added to my shop. There's one for every occasion. Each card has a special caption inside relating to the artwork. We've got Spice the Rat. And on the back, they have got a bit of information about me as the artist, as well as some contact information. Here we have got "Have an amazing day," my little "Dear darling dinosaur," Frankenstein's monster and his bride, Abigail's grave, a Medusa with a bad hair day, a Father's Day card for that extra special extraterrestrial dad, this one's actually made for my husband, who happens to like food quite a lot. This is for that crazy plant lady we all have in our lives. This is a card I created for Zazu and I. And this one is my mum's favourite. Happy B-Day. Promenade of the Animals, for those of us who love a lot of animals in our lives. Let me know in the comments, guys, which one is your favourite. We've all seen that weird pose cats do when they're freaked out or disgusted, right? Well, I really wanted to capture that one. If you have a cat, what's one of the strangest faces you've seen them make? It can be quite challenging when working from a reference when you're trying to do a stylized drawing. A reference is a helpful guide, but often in illustration, it's necessary to deviate from what you see to express more emotion in a drawing. This is especially true for animals. It's why a lot of people feel more connected with the original Disney Lion King rather than the more realistic remake. Every once in a while, I like to add some stickers or other extras for my patrons with their postcards. As you can see, Antoine Louis is again hard at work. I'm always amazed at the precision with which he cuts my stickers. The first step is measuring the paper. Every month, I personally send out a postcard to each of my patrons. It's like my little postcard club. If you'd like to keep up with me through daily vlogs, I share even more behind the scenes content through Patreon. You'll also receive a monthly postcard from me or other merch throughout the year, depending on what tier you pledge to. Yes, another cat. After all, we didn't have a curious one, so I had to get onto that. I love how cats have such a deep sense of curiosity. It's probably because they are so intelligent. I feel like as artists, we need to hold onto that curiosity for all dear life. It's what makes us reach for new heights, helps us explore original ideas, and ultimately fuel our inspiration. I hope one day I can be just as curious as this cat. I shipped out the pre-orders for my March of the Undead watercolour painting this month. These prints are huge. I had to cut them all to size by hand. My little studio muse, Zazu the parrot, also helped out with the process. He's not really into physical labour, but he's always there for moral support. My printer, whom I've aptly named Lady Gutenberg, did such a great job on these prints. They are really big and detailed, so it took a few hours to get about 6 prints done. The end result is just so gorgeous. My aim when printing is always to get the print to look as close to the original as I possibly can. It's the whole reason I started managing my printing in studio in the first place. I had to cut off the extra space around the print for an even edge. A lot of time goes into each print, but doing it all myself helps me make sure my work is presented the way I intend it to be. Time to create some return label stickers. The last cat I drew this month was curled up in a little ball. I felt like it was fitting to end on a cozy note. I tried to stylize this illustration to be as circular as possible. I focused on making the paw look all curled up and snuggly. Halfway through, it occurred to me that this one would make an awesome button pin. Talking about button pins, I actually got myself one this month. I got this particular button maker from Vevor. I got the one with 32mm and 58mm molds. The first thing I unboxed was these circle cutters. I won't really be using them since I have my Cricut, but who knows when they might come in handy. These are the molds. They are really heavy. This is the part that rotates between creating the button itself and adding the pin backing. Some extra piece of added foam. Oh look, here's the manual I will probably never read. Now this is more interesting. It's a book full of panda button design templates. A box within a box. Here's some extra support for the base. I'll screw that on later. And the actual button maker machine. I actually think it's so cool I can make these now. The whole thing is made out of metal, so it feels super sturdy. I also got some tools to help me get started. So that's it. I'm all set up to start making buttons now. This month, my fellow artist of inspiration is Marcie. I met Marcie on Instagram years ago through Maps for Halloween art challenges, and I fell in love with her art, guys. I recently did an art trade with Marcie where we both exchanged our favourite prints from each other. It was so lovely receiving Marcie's beautiful artwork. Here are some of the prints she sent me. I'll start off with Marcie's business card, guys. Have a look. How freaking cute is that, guys? That is so cute. So special. And then there's this adorable little coffin sticker, guys. A cute little goth girl sleeping with her bat plushie. And there's even tiny little baddies on that bed sheet, guys. So cute. That is so cute. Then we have this little moon sticker. Little moon sticker with tiny batties, guys. I just want to point out the way that Marcie draws eyes as well is one of the most endearing aspects of her style. It's just so cute, guys. It's what makes her characters so lovable. That is adorable. Then I got this print, guys. Look at the detail on that, guys. This is insane. What a cool print, guys. What a cool print. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. This one's one of my favorites. I absolutely love this little spider, guys. Look how friggin' cute. This little spider is knitting on the couch, guys. That is so sweet. What a cool concept. That is so creative. Absolutely love that one. This is also one of my favorites. I'm gonna say that about all of them, but I really love this one, guys. It's a cute little ghost with two buddy friends, guys. And they're all sleeping upside down. That is so cute. And the next one is Wednesday Addams, guys. Have a look. Look at the frame. Look at the design of the frame on this thing. That is so beautiful. It's even got the stained glass. You can see Thing. I love Wednesday's outfit as well. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful, guys. And then she also added this adorable little ghost balloon, guys. Oh, look at that. Super cute. And last, we have an incredibly detailed print, guys. This one is so beautiful. This one is Alice in Wonderland. You can see all the characters, guys. Lots of little teacups. We've got a bunny rabbit. Alice is sitting there with a Mad Hatter. Some roses on the border. This is so beautiful. I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan, so this one is right up my alley. I really love it. As you guys can see, Marcie's characters are so whimsical and playful. She has an adorable spooky style where each of her characters has those puppy dog eyes. My favourite pieces by Marcie are definitely her little bats and ghosts. You should go check out her artwork, guys. In case you didn't know, Marcie also creates monthly vlogs on YouTube. Her vlogs are full of process videos and stories about her art's inspiration. I'll link it in the video. If you're watching this, Marcie, thank you so much for these lovely prints. I've got to find frames and spaces for them all now. So I have some big news, guys. I'm actually meeting up with the store owner of Incubator. They are an artist store who sells local artist works. They have two shops in Victoria, one in Fitzroy, and they're opening a new one in Melbourne Central. So I should be receiving an offer letter this week, hopefully. And they are opening in August, which should allow me to start marketing my work for Halloween. That would be freaking perfect because my work is so fitting for that. I am so excited, guys. I cannot wait. So I've been doing a lot of prep work for that the past few weeks, and we'll have my work cut out for me in the following month. I'm so excited. If you'd like to buy some of my prints, apparel, home decor items, or stationery, please check out my store. I ship out all prints, stickers, and button pins straight from my studio. If you're looking for a gift for that weird and special someone, buying from an artist is a great way to get them something unique. If there is something you'd like to see more of in my shop, please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for feedback. I can't thank you all enough for supporting me through purchasing from my store. It helps keep this whole imaginary world going. Thank you all for joining me on my creative journey. If you'd like to support me, please check out my store, subscribe to my Twitch channel, or pledge to me on Patreon. I want to thank my patrons for sponsoring this video and allowing me to spend time on creative projects like these. Now I'll put a spell on you all to go make greatness with your art. Go be amazing.